Artur Beterbiev is already deep in intense training, leaving no stone unturned as he prepares for a potential trilogy clash with Dmitry Bivol. With the fight venue officially revealed, the boxing world is buzzing with excitement. Fans and analysts alike are eagerly watching every move, knowing this showdown could define legacies. What immediately jumps off the page is the timing. This isn't a fighter slowly easing into shape or waiting for contracts to be signed. This is a champion who knows the real fight starts way before anyone steps into the ring. From day one in camp, the intensity is obvious. Brutal workouts, laser focus. Beterbiev doesn't approach this as just another possibility. For him, it's a sure thing. He gets that winning at this level takes sacrifice, and you have to start sacrificing early. Every round, every drill, every rep, he's got a reason for all of it. Nothing's wasted, nothing's casual, and shortcuts aren't even an option. Even at this early stage, Artur Beterbiev brings discipline and total clarity to the fight ahead. He sees what some fighters miss. Every single detail matters. Styles matter, timing matters, experience matters. He's already shared the ring with Bivol twice, so he knows exactly who he's facing. He understands Bivol's strengths, spots the weaknesses, and knows where he needs to adjust. No excuses, no blind spots, just lessons learned. With their rivalry tied at 1 win each, this third fight means everything. It's not about hype or pride or anything outside the ropes. It's about settling things for good, about being precise, about leaving no doubts. Right now, Beterbiev's camp is all about strength and conditioning. He knows raw power alone won't cut it against Dmitry Bivol. He needs the kind of strength that lasts, power that sticks with him deep into those late rounds, when the fight gets gritty and legs start to feel heavy. This part of the training is rough, no way around it. It's where he builds his base, core endurance, muscle, and explosive energy. At this level, fights turn when lungs start burning, legs wobble, and only the toughest make it through. Beterbiev gets that Bivol isn't just strong, he's sharp, disciplined, and keeps coming, so Beterbiev trains to stay dangerous when others fade. Every brutal workout isn't just about getting stronger, it's about building the kind of confidence you carry into the ring. This is what separates champions from everyone else, one punishing session after another.
Train alone. He don't like to train with other fighter because he like calm atmosphere in the gym.
But look, nobody becomes a champion alone. Beterbiev's team is right there from the start, watching every detail, making corrections, and pushing him forward. He listens, adapts, and gets the work done because he knows how important the process is. Facing someone as precise as Bivol, teamwork matters. Every tweak, every drill, every bit of advice has a reason behind it. Beterbiev doesn't argue or cut corners. He trusts his crew and goes all in. With their support, he pushes past limits most fighters can't even imagine. The connection he shares with his team keeps his training sharp and focused. It's all about mutual respect, precision, and chasing the same goal, being at his absolute best.
Really care about that he is at his best. All the components in cardiovascular, speed, power, coordination, that he's there on his top. Okay? If he's there on where he should be, have quite a bit of confidence what's going to happen. I focus on my work and I just prepare him to be as destructive as he can be.
Another big part of camp is hammering the heavy bag-controlled violence, plain and simple. Every punch has a purpose. Sharpen timing, lock in muscle memory, and rehearse for real fight situations. He throws punch after punch, picturing Bivol in front of him, training his body to react without thinking. This is where practice turns into instinct, where there's no room for second guessing. Beterbiev goes at it with a kind of steady, relentless drive, as if every session is a battle that counts. Even when it's repetitive and exhausting, he doesn't hold back. Every round on the bag sharpens his tools for the physical and mental war that's coming. This is how he makes sure every strike is on point, fast, hard, and dangerous. So don't be shocked by what Beterbiev brings on fight night. He'll show up in top shape, with rock-solid confidence and stamina that doesn't let up. Everything he does in camp is about being ready, body and mind. He'll keep the pressure on, time his shots perfectly, and never lose focus. If there's a third fight, one thing's certain: Beterbiev won't leave anything half done. Every move, every punch, every adjustment will show the work of a true champion. He'll step into the ring ready to take control and finish the story.
Fast. Double. Double. Right, quick. Lean down. Quick. Quick.
Dmitry Bivol isn't waiting around for official announcements. He's jumped right into training, just like Artur Beterbiev did. He knows big fights don't give you much breathing room, so he's all in from the start. By getting to work early, Bivol's laying down the base for a tough camp, making sure he's got every advantage he can squeeze out. After two brutal battles with Beterbiev, there's just no space for shortcuts. He's treating this third fight like it's set in stone, grinding every day as if the date's already marked on the calendar.
3, 4, get up! Yeah! Good. Yes! One more. Big foul. Whoa! Brother, hold, good. Okay. Hold.
Every workout, every drill, every little thing he does is about sharpening his edge for what's coming. He wants to show up in top shape physically and mentally, no excuses. Basically, Bivol isn't leaving anything to chance. He's training like a champion before the bell even rings. What's interesting is Bivol has his own style, but he's also responding to what Beterbiev brings to the table. He knows Beterbiev is a monster in the ring, powerful, relentless, unforgiving. That reality keeps Bivol up at night, focusing on the smallest details. In a close fight, tiny tweaks can swing everything, so he's drilling precision, execution, and efficiency into every move. This early stage is about doubling down on what works and patching up any holes Beterbiev found before.
Keep going. Halfway. Yes, 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 yes. 10 seconds. Yes, 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 yes. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Bivol's building himself up layer by layer, not just the body, but the mind too. He's pushing agility, balance, and stamina, stuff you need against a guy like Beterbiev. His training is smart, not just about brute strength. While Beterbiev might focus on sheer power, Bivol's looking for precision and adaptability. He wants to handle the pressure, change gears when needed, and control the fight's pace. He's already running through different scenarios in his head, prepping for anything Beterbiev might throw at him. Every bit of his preparation has a point. He's making sure there are no weak spots, physically or mentally, when it's time to fight. Right now, it's about building skill, confidence, and a game plan you can trust under fire. Bivol's determined to meet Beterbiev at full strength and prove he's got what it takes. Looking at both fighters, you see how seriously they're taking this trilogy. Beterbiev brings raw power and endless drive, while Bivol leans into precision and adaptability. They're coming at it from different angles, but both are obsessed with being ready. No one's cutting corners. Bivol knows this fight could cement his legacy, so he's building himself piece by piece, ready for whatever comes. If the trilogy happens, these two will step into that ring as the best versions of themselves, ready to settle it once and for all. This is what championship boxing's about: preparation, skill, and sheer willpower deciding who comes out on top. Let's look back at how Beterbiev and Bivol clashed before, and how the boxing world lit up in response. Their first fight went down on October 12th, 2024, at Kingdom Arena in Riyadh. Beterbiev just barely got past Bivol by a majority decision, and snatched the undisputed light heavyweight crown. He came to Bivol hard, all power and pressure, never letting him get comfortable. Two judges had it for Beterbiev, one called it a draw. Just like that, Bivol's perfect record was gone. Fans and experts loved the action, though the decision stirred up plenty of debate. People called it too close. Both guys put on a clinic in strategy, skill, and physicality. It was tense, technical, and honestly, you couldn't look away.
Last night we had a very fantastic fight. A fight that I thought could have gone either way, but you know, what happens, happens. However it goes, nobody won nor lost the fight by 4 points. So that's ridiculous, which is why I say we need an immediate rematch. Both guys did a lot to change. Beterbiev showed me more than he's ever shown me before about being a boxer. He actually can box, and I was surprised. Bivol was a very good defender, which we knew. He was a good counterpuncher, which we knew. He jumped out to the early lead, I thought, but you know, we never know. But however it comes down, Beterbiev did finish the fight strong or stronger. So that's why I think, in my point of view, the fight should be a draw. And let's get a rematch.
Teddy Atlas called it razor thin. He pointed out how both fighters kept their heads, stuck to their game plans, and showed exactly why they're at the top. Atlas praised Bivol's calm and clean technique, but said Beterbiev just edged out the key moments that tipped the scorecards. In Teddy's eyes, Beterbiev deserved it, but just barely. He knows sometimes it's those tiny moments that decide everything when the stakes are this high.
Close fight, a lot of close rounds. I can see why they're conflicted. I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to judge anyone. I judge the fight though, but I won't judge anyone because it's subjective in certain ways. I can see that there's two ways to look at it. There's two fighters. It was a close fight, a lot of close rounds. I had it 115, 113, Beterbiev. Yeah, because I thought he won the championship rounds. I thought it was a really, really tight, close fight.
Amir Khan saw things a little differently. He thought a draw would have been fair, given how evenly matched they looked. Still, he respected the decision. Khan talked about the mix of brains and brutality on display, said neither man deserved to lose, and called out just how good these two are. He understood why Beterbiev got the nod, but for him, the fight proved both belonged right at the top and left everyone wanting more.
Listen, what a fight that was, honestly. When it comes down to a fight, that was one of the best fights. Door to door, both fighters were the best of the best they could be. You can see they were both ready. Unfortunately, there had to be a loser in there, and in my opinion, it would have been a good draw. But yeah, I did lean more towards Artur by when I watched the fight that he won the fight, maybe by 1 or 2 rounds. Yeah.
Then came the rematch, February 22nd, 2025. Same arena, even bigger stakes. This time, Bivol took his revenge by majority decision, and he took back the crown. The fight was all tactics. Beterbiev kept coming forward, but Bivol's movement and sharp counters made the difference. Fans and analysts raved about it, especially Bivol's ability to adapt in the moment. With both fights so close, talk of a trilogy started right away. These two have proved they're at the very top in terms of strategy, heart, adjustments, and everything you want in a rivalry. Now the table's set for a third and final showdown.
First fight I didn't like how I did. Second fight I like more. I feel I could more. I could be better even than this one. Wow. Okay. I feel it, you know. Yeah. But I did enough for the victory today, and I'm happy, you know.
Eddie Hearn, like Frock, pointed out that great fighters always learn from their mistakes and come back stronger. He really praised Dmitry Bivol for stepping up in the rematch. Bivol showed up ready to win, fixed what went wrong the first time, and got the job done. Sure, Artur Beterbiev put on a solid performance too, but Hearn kept coming back to Bivol. He was the one in control, setting the pace, making the smart moves, and basically owning the fight from start to finish. That win wasn't just luck, it proved how much Bivol has grown as a fighter.
I mean, the fight was different this time. You know, last time, probably Bivol faded a little bit and Beterbiev come strong at the end. This time, Beterbiev started fast, but probably tired a little bit when Bivol just turned the screw. And I didn't think he could turn the screw necessarily at that stage. It was a one-way traffic for those couple of rounds, and he looked so dangerous. And again, like the skill and the composure and the concentration was just incredible.
Yeah. Right now, boxing fans are fired up. Both fighters are already back in early training camps, and everyone's buzzing about the possibility of a third fight. No surprise there, the first two fights were packed with action and drama, and people want more. Promoters and pundits are waiting for an official date, but honestly, debates have already started. Beterbiev's fans are confident he'll take the trilogy, while Bivol's supporters feel just as strongly about their man. Either way, everyone's expecting another wild showdown. So what do you think? Should Bivol and Beterbiev go for the trilogy? If they do, who takes it and how does it play out? Let us know what you think in the comments. Seriously, we want to hear from you. And if you're still here, hit that like button and subscribe. Your support keeps us going. Stick around for more boxing updates.